Welcome to Wealth IQ, where we're dedicated to helping you master life. I'm your host, and today we've got a special video in store. I'll be sharing 3 common habits that might be hindering your success. These habits are so prevalent that you might not even realize how they're holding you back. But don't worry, I'm not here to pass judgment or make you feel bad. My aim is to assist you in breaking free from these habits, making your journey to success faster and smoother. This video is going to be a game changer, so make sure you watch it till the end. Trust me, you'll thank me later. The first habit that often obstructs your path to success is the fear of failure. This common and detrimental habit can deter you from exploring new opportunities, taking risks, and pursuing your dreams. It can also lead to increased anxiety, stress, and unhappiness. But why do we fear failure? There are numerous underlying reasons. Some of them are low self-esteem and a lack of self-belief, unreasonably high expectations leading to fear of disappointment, negative thought patterns that envision worst-case scenarios, previous experiences of failure that we wish to avoid, a fixed mindset that equates failure with a lack of intelligence or talent. The reality, however, is that failure is not something to dread. Failure is an opportunity for learning, growth, and a chance to try again. Failure is an integral part of the journey towards success. Consider some of the most accomplished individuals globally. Did they never encounter failure? Certainly not. They faced countless failures but never gave up. They harnessed their failures as motivation and feedback, learning from their mistakes and improving their skills and strategies. They conquered their fear of failure and achieved their goals. For instance, Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, encountered over 10,000 failures before succeeding. He famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Another inspiring example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, who was rejected by 12 publishers before finding one that accepted her manuscript. She emphasized it is impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. So, how can you overcome your fear of failure and cultivate a success-oriented mindset? Here are some valuable tips. Set realistic and specific goals, avoiding overly ambitious or vague objectives. Break down big goals into smaller, manageable steps, focusing on what you can control and measuring your progress. Foster positive thinking, replacing negative thoughts with optimistic ones. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I can do this with hard work and learning from others." Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Evaluate the worst-case outcomes, objectively assessing the likelihood and impact of potential failure. You'll likely discover that your fears are exaggerated and irrational, allowing you to prepare for potential challenges or setbacks. Self-assessment is essential. After attempting something, reflect on your performance and results. Acknowledge your achievements and learn from your mistakes without harsh self-judgment or comparisons to others. Seek outside help by soliciting feedback and advice from those with more experience. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who can encourage and inspire you. By following these strategies, you can conquer your fear of failure, bolster your self-confidence, embrace the process of learning and growth, and ultimately achieve your goals more efficiently and successfully. The second habit that frequently hinders your journey to success is the lack of consistency. This detrimental habit can impede your progress and hinder you from reaching your full potential, leading to frustration, discouragement, and unhappiness. So, why do we often struggle with consistency? There are various underlying reasons. They are unrealistic or vague goals that lack clarity and measurable progress, inadequate time management skills leading to a lack of planning and focus, low motivation and discipline, often due to the absence of a strong purpose or support system, External or internal obstacles such as challenges beyond our control or limiting beliefs and fears. However, it's important to recognize that consistency is the key to success. It involves a commitment to persistent effort day in and day out, regardless of the endeavor. Consistency demands dedication and the repetition of actions until goals are achieved. Consider some of the most successful individuals in the world. Were they always consistent? Not necessarily. They faced their fair share of ups and downs, failures and setbacks, doubts and fears. Yet, they persevered. They kept learning, improving, and trying. Their consistency in effort eventually led to consistent results. For example, Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, faced rejection when he was cut from his high school varsity team. He famously said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." Another example is Oprah Winfrey, the media mogul who was fired from her first TV job as an anchor. She emphasized there is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. So, how can you cultivate greater consistency in your life and achieve your goals more efficiently and effectively? Here are some practical tips. Set realistic and specific goals to avoid setting yourself up for failure. Break down big goals into manageable steps, focusing on what you can control and measuring your progress. Implement a schedule to help you manage your time and commitments effectively, ensuring you stay on track and prioritize tasks. Find your motivation, discipline, and a positive mindset to stay focused on your goals and maintain your actions consistently. Overcome obstacles with courage and resilience, viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than excuses to quit. By following these guidelines, you can enhance your consistency, boost self-confidence, and relish the process of learning and growing. Ultimately, you'll achieve your goals more swiftly and successfully. The third habit that often obstructs your path to success is the tendency to wait for the perfect time and seek perfection in every task you undertake. This habit can be highly detrimental, leading to inaction and hindered progress, along with feelings of dissatisfaction, frustration, and unhappiness. But why do we tend to wait for the perfect time and strive for perfection in everything we do? Several underlying reasons may contribute to this behavior are high standards and expectations, fear of failure or rejection, low self-confidence or self-esteem, a fixed mindset. However, the reality is that waiting for the perfect time is a recipe for failure. There is no such thing as an ideal moment or flawless work. Life is inherently imperfect, and striving for perfection often leads to procrastination, missed opportunities, and unrealized potential. Consider some of the most successful individuals in the world. Did they wait for the perfect time or aim for perfection in everything they did? Certainly not. They took action and accepted imperfections. They learned from failures and improved their work. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, launched his social network while still a college student, emphasizing the importance of taking risks. He stated, "The biggest risk is not taking any risk." In a world that's changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Another example is Arianna Huffington, the founder of the Huffington Post, who faced rejections and criticisms on her path to becoming a successful media entrepreneur. She highlighted the value of embracing failure as part of success. She said, "We need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions, that we'll screw up royally sometimes, understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success." So, how can you break free from the habit of seeking perfection and achieve your goals more efficiently? Here are some practical tips. Set realistic and achievable goals, breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps. Foster a growth mindset, recognizing that intelligence and talents can be developed through effort and learning. Embrace failure and rejection as opportunities for growth and improvement, not threats to your self-worth. Practice self-compassion, treating yourself with kindness and respect while acknowledging your strengths and achievements. In conclusion, we've explored 3 common habits that can hinder your path to success: the fear of failure, lack of consistency, and the pursuit of perfection. It's essential to recognize that these habits can be overcome with practical strategies and a positive mindset. Remember, success is not about avoiding failure but learning from it. Consistency is the key to achieving your goals. And rather than seeking perfection, embrace the journey, including its imperfections. By applying the tips and wisdom shared, you can develop a success-oriented mindset, make progress more efficiently, and unlock your full potential. So, take action, keep learning, and don't let these habits hold you back on your journey to success.